Right, I thought I'd shoot this video. I've just bought some DRLs off AliExpress. Many of you know what I'm talking about. I'm just going to show you how to get the indicators out. I've already done it, but I'll put it back in. Essentially there's a bolt up here, just one screw that you need a Phillips head. This size seemed to be able to get in. Unscrew, comes out, disconnect the loom there, and then quite simply detach the plastic, the housing. Quite easily comes off. Give it a clean, and then the AliExpress DRLs will slot back in and screw in. They'll plug straight back in here. I'll come to that soon. So these are the DRLs from AliExpress. I will put the link in the video. Pretty much the same. That's why they're so great, plug and play. I'll go on and put these in now. One thing to note, I actually got some advice off another forum member who said that seal up the globes with some sealant. You can see there I've just run some translucent sealant around the edges just to ensure no moisture can get in there. Hopefully gives the LEDs longer life span. I'm actually going to now feed the wiring while I'm waiting for my sealant to dry on the globes. So I've just placed the controller in here for now. I'm not sure if that's where it's going to stay. And then just to run the two looms into the right position. I'm going to start there, but I'm actually just going to put my hands up through here to find it. Just pop your hand up. You can feed it down through there. Right. So on the left side, I'm going to do the same thing. You can see the screw hole. It's a bit hard to see. So essentially, the screwdriver's on a bit of an angle, but you can still get in there to unscrew it pretty easily. Again, just unclip these. Really straightforward. Easy. Again, the loom to the right hand globe, pretty easy. Feed it down, and then hand in. Put your hand in there, pull it out. This is probably one of the more confusing bits, from what I read, was accessing the firewall. So everyone was saying where the clutch pedal would be, there should be a grommet that releases the panel that then allows you to see get through into the bonnet, into the engine bay. So further reading and chatting to others who have done this, suggested that you need to take out the carpet. So there's a couple of screws here that I'll release, and this footrest and all this should come off, and then we should see a hole to access the firewall. Blade screwdriver to get in here. As you can see, kind of does twist off. This one on the side should just pop off with the blade. So I managed to get that one out. I ended up using this interior removal tool. The inner part actually unscrews. It's just a little hexagon. So if you've got one of those, it's probably going to save you time. Okay, this little part took me a while to figure out because it still seemed like it was quite stuck in to pull off. What you have to do is you actually push it up. So just pull it up. Pop it out like that. And it unhinges. Oh! And it unhinges like that. There you go. And hopefully now, on second looks, I think it's actually here. This panel with these two screws coming in. Let me see. So behind this little flap here, there's a black, looks like a little door. I'm pretty sure that's what pops out. This similar looking shape down here. There you go. And that just pops out, and it's just behind the engine there. Now I can see into the firewall. So it is actually pretty easy. That was the bit I was worried about. So here we are, back in. See the light, see the wire. Simple. Right, so in terms of accessing this internal fuse box, again, took me a while to find it. It's just on the side here. There's a little lever, there's a little gap you can get a little plastic or a flathead in, pop that off. As far as I've read, and I'm pretty sure the fuse that you need to tap into, which is the cigarette lighter fuse, which means the DRLs will come on as soon as you open the car, is this one. Mine says 30. Okay, so I've run the wire through there, up here, there's a little gap in here. I'm going to hook it up there, watch the brake pedal, and then that's going to run in here. This is a fuse tap. This is the spot it's going. Fuse tap goes into that spot. That fuse must go in the bottom slot of the fuse tap, and then another 10 amp fuse which I've bought to go in the top. I'm going to use a wire crimper to do that, put those together, and then that's this part of the wiring done. So put the rubber thing back in and close it up. Oh. Close it up, you can see the wire coming through. I'll probably neaten this up in a bit. Just make sure that logo's the right way up. So this will be the left one, or the passenger side one. Pop that back in there. So obviously we've got two plugs. One's got an A on it. The A will go to the factory loom. The other one will go to the DRL loom. Connect it up. Pretty straightforward. Obviously, same again on this side. Got the A. The A's for the factory loom, the other one's for the DRL loom. Put it back in. You don't get many factory looking mods like this. Just perfect. So, just for neatness, I've zip tied the cabling where I could find holes to do so. Trim those off. This is where I'm putting the control unit. It sits nicely there. I'll probably have to tape it down. Double side Velcro. I've run the earth to this one here. So now it's just about doing the crimping of the fuse wire. I guess join the fuse tap to the red wire from the DRLs using a crimping tool. So pretty straightforward. The red goes into the blue, and a set of these. Pretty simple. Crimp down. So I've run the wire through there. I'm going to neaten it up. There's a few gaps here, and then into the fuse box. The instructions suggested it was this fuse, but it's actually, that's an always on fuse, so the DRLs wouldn't turn off even after I'd locked the car. I did some testing, and this one here, second from the right, which according to the manual is the electric window fuse. That's the one that's allowing me to DRLs to come on once the ignition goes on, and obviously turn off once you've taken the key out. Again, the original fuse from that spot goes in the bottom slot of the fuse tap, and then another 10 amp fuse goes at the back, which I've bought, and that just plugs in there. Neaten that up, and then obviously pop the cover back on, and let's